Yo, what is going on, boys, and welcome back to the channel once again. Today where we are going to be playing with what is probably one of the best evolutions in the game right now. It's so underrated, and it's just finally starting to get a bit of recognition. You know, this is a card that whenever it first came out was absolutely overpowered, but it kind of got nerfed into the ground and we haven't seen it for quite a while. But if you guys don't know, obviously it's on the screen. We're talking about the Royal Recruits. Now, the Royal Recruits have had a sudden just influx in usage. A lot of people are using them, and for good reason. They're so strong at the minute, and the Julian pressure you can get whenever you run it in a deck like this is absolutely incredible, boys. So we're going to go for it here in the back and see what he's going to do about it. He's probably going to start to waste elixir soon, so he'll need to do something. And we also have the arrows in here, we have the void in here, the two best spells in the game, and you know it's about to get nice in here, boys. We're about to do some serious damage to this guy. So we do have the wall breakers in here, and we have the Firecracker. Now I've decided to go for the Firecracker evolution over the Wallbreaker evolution, just because I feel the Firecracker will give a bit more damage, but you can really choose whatever one you want. You know, as you go into the later game, I don't know, sorry, excuse my language, the Wallbreaker evolution, there we go, finally we got it out. Might be a little bit more useful, and maybe you find that you prefer the, you might find that you prefer the Firecracker evolution. Sorry, I don't know why I was struggling so much there. Let's just get a quick restart. So he hits onto our tower there, but that's okay, we don't mind too much. Now he's going to go for a Prince. Now we should do the full count of this Prince with our recruits here, and we'll also get the Evo going on. So we're going to split this 4-2 up the right. Actually, oh, I thought it might went 5, but yeah, we're going to split this 4-2 up the right, and then we're going to go for our wall breakers here up the left side. He's going to go for his Tesla in the center, which will actually shut down our recruits quite well. Or we're going to get our wall breakers onto it though, which is going to be pretty nice for us. Now we'll go for the arrows here, which are going to miss. Isn't that just lovely? We can go for the void. He's definitely going to go for his something in front of that. Okay, no. The prediction does us badly. I kind of thought that was going to be a really nice prediction. We're going to get something going there, but no. Quite the opposite, actually. So, let's go for just all of our goblins here. Let's just see what we can get going with this. And we're going to split this 4-2 up the left side this time, and try and get a bit of pressure going up the left side. Now, this guy with his Tesla is kind of annoying us. We need to outcycle this Tesla somehow, but it's proving to be a bit of an issue. We're going to go for the Mighty Miner here up the right side. Going to back that up with some wall breakers here real quick. See if we can get going. Let's go for the Firecracker in behind all that as well. He's going to be able to counter that quite nicely, to be fair to him. Let's go for the ability here. Going to get some damage off on that tower, as well as switching over to the left side, where we don't even really need to defend. We'll go in for just our goblins, but we don't need to do much else than that. We're going to go for the arrows here on the right. We're going to split our recruits 4-2. He's going to waste his log. We're going for the wall breakers up the left. We're going to go for the void here in the center, try to get this down sooner, and then we go for the Firecracker on the right side, and this should be game 1 over and out, just like that, boys. And yes, guys, we are back for game number 2 here after quite a nice win, and hopefully this game will not struggle as much to talk, because for some reason I was just struggling so much to live last game. And speaking of which, I also have that emote. If you haven't got this emote, boys, go onto my Twitter. I'll leave it linked in below. You'll be able to get this emote for free, as well as the tower skin. This guy's actually rocking right now. I haven't put it on, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not that great of an emote, to be honest, but a free emote is a free emote. Free cosmetics, and you know, Clash Royale, Supercell, they're not renowned for giving stuff out for free. So boys, take it while you can and get it onto it. So let's just see what we can do here. Now, this guy's going for his Tesla, so I actually might just go for my recruits here in the back. We'll just split them, and you know, one thing you guys will notice about this deck is it really is so strong on the counter attack. You really want to try and build up. If they go after you with a big massive attack, you just go and you hit whatever you can, and you just get so much overwhelming up both sides they can't defend it, and that's really what this deck is all kind of aiming towards. So we're going to get a good bit of damage here up the right side. Actually, never mind, we will not get any damage at all. So do we need to defend that? I'm not sure, but I'm going to anyway, because I am not messing around with that. I'm not taking no risks. And can we please, okay, I hit the ability thinking that the skeletons were going to start multiplying. I didn't want to deal with it, but they didn't, so we kind of just looked like a fool now, but that's okay. You know, I'd rather be safe than sorry. So let's go for the void here in the center. Going to take out that Firecracker before he gets any shots off, and then he's going to place his knight right into it, which is very nice for us. Let's go for the wall breakers here up the left side as well. Hit the ability early and try to get the bomb damage off on the tower, which we can very nicely, and we're back in this game. He goes in for the skeletons perfectly on time. Good for you, my friend. Okay, So what can we do here, boys? We're going to wait. We'll hold on to the recruits for now. We don't need to go in for the recruits just yet. And we will actually try and cycle around and get our Firecracker Evo in hand. I think that's going to be our best bet right now. We can also just get a little bit of chip damage here off the tower with our arrows. May as well take it while we can. So let's just go for our goblins here in the back. And we're going to go for the Mighty Miner and try and get this 3-card cycle going. And then we're actually going to counterattack this with the 4-2 up the right. Because we have the Mighty Miner go up the left. We want to try and keep this even, and then we're going to go for the Firecracker here in the center. We'll go for the Void onto the Tesla as well to get that down nice and easily. Go for the fire or the wall breakers here up to the left. Go for our arrows here. Arrows are just going to not do enough, not going to take out quite in time, but we do manage to take that right tower, so we're probably going to expect a hog to come up the left here. We have our recruits which we can defend it with, and we'll just wait to be a 10 elixir. Go for it now if he does decide to counterattack, and I think he's gave up, boys. It's going to be too little too late. We managed one push is all it takes this deck, boys, and we have took the game over. And yes, guys, we are back for the third and final game here against Mr. Golem. So he's going to go in for his skeletons in the back first play. Now, I always get so worried whenever I see people from no clan, because typically people from no clan are always the most toxic players, and I just can't be bothered with that. I'm not in the mood for it. We just hopefully get this win, get in, get out, and go on to the next. So he's playing Night Witch, he's playing Arrows, and he's playing Rage. We're probably expecting a Golem deck here, boys. Skeletons as well. You don't really typically see skeletons in a golden deck, but with Rage, Night Witch, I don't really see what else it could be, to be honest. Especially now with that as well. And maybe an E-Golem deck actually. That would make a bit more sense, wouldn't it? Okay, so we're expecting E-Golem. We're better off expecting the worst and getting pleasantly surprised if he's a good person. But he's going to go in with the E-Golem here. Is he? Is he? Okay, maybe not. Here's me thinking I was big brain trying to identify what he's using. He's not even using it at all. We just go in for the Goblin Gang here. Go in for the arrows. That should clean that all up. We'll take 2, maybe 3 hits from that. 1 hit. I don't even think I got the second off. And we're kind of on the other side a bit safely. So I kind of want to get my Royal Recruits going before we get to double elixir. That would be quite nice. But I'm not sure if we'll be able to. In fact, we probably could now in 10. One thing that's nice about Royal Recruits is like it's not as committing as, and there's the elixir golem we were waiting for, boys, but it's not as committing as like going for a P.E.K.K.A. in the back or going for a Mega Knight, because you do still get that Julian kind of element of it, so you can't just go in for 9 elixir opposite Leon and get away with it. You kind of have a bit more of a thought process to it, which is quite nice, I guess. But we're going to manage to take out that pretty quick, or pretty easy in the middle. Nicely. Thankfully, he didn't actually try and defend it, which is going to be very, very nice for us. We're going to go for the Goblin Gang over here on the left. We're going to go for the Goblins on the right, just to help clean that up a little bit quicker. He's going to mess up big time. That's a really, really bad arrow, so he's going to leave himself very, very open. We're going to go for the Firecrackers here in the center. He's going to hit his ability. We were expecting that, and then we're going to split 4-2 up to the left here with our Royal Recruits. And now he's got a bit of a defense on his hands. So let's go for the arrows here in the center, clean that all up before it does anything to us. Go in for our Mighty Miner ability, take out the bats, and then we don't even need to worry about the elixir golem. All he's doing is feeding us elixir, which is very, very nice. Now we're going to split this 4-2 up the right side, whenever we just have the normal version here, and then we'll go in for our Goblin Gang in the center. We still have one Evil, one still alive, which is quite funny. And then we're going to go for a Firecracker, just keeping the pressure as high as we can, making sure we get things going. A nice thing onto the tower, and this should be game over for him, boys. I don't see a way he can come back from this. We're just going to go in for a Mighty Miner up the left to apply a bit more pressure, not that it's going to matter. We're going to take that left tower out nice and simply, and then we just go in for our evil recruits here just to defend this elixir golem, really shut down his dreams, and that's going to be it for game number 3, boys. As we see, this is a dominant deck. And anyways, guys, this is the deck that we did run for today's video, and as you see, you can apply some serious Julian pressure with this, and it does a lot of damage. I think like that's what catches people out so much, is you just have like infinite coming from both sides. One way you can run this, it's a slightly different variation as well, is to sub out one of the goblins or sub out something and put in the Evo Goblin Barrel. That can kind of give you a bit more of a element of the Julian, but that's really up to you guys. Let me know what you decide to do, and if you did enjoy today's video, do be sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all tomorrow for a brand new video, and peace out.